Sup? Alright, anyway. It's Yoshi, aka Jurassic Funatic. And this is a review and unboxing of Masters of the Universe Revelation King Grayskull. I'm assuming just from the way this box looks like, it's not gonna be too difficult to unbox it. Anyway! Sorry, that's my favorite thing to say, if you guys couldn't tell. The front of the box has Masters of the Universe Revelation King Grayskull. Look at how destroyed the box is. I don't know what happened. Obviously, the crate, the master carton, got a little destroyed. We have the Mattel logo in the corner. Can I keep the camera still? We've got the Mattel logo in the corner. Okay. And we have the open window. Well, it's not open. It's not. It's got plastic in front of it. Don't worry, they're not pulling a Hasbro Marvel Legends. I don't know what's going on there. Well, we can see him in this window right here. And then we can see the Netflix tag right here. I don't know if there's going to be another Revelation because I've heard the whole Netflix thing. They're getting rid of their animation team or whatever. I don't know. That kind of big dummy sucks. But if we turn the box to the side, we have this really nice rendition of King Grayskull. Not gonna lie, I don't really like the colors though. The yellow in the background, and not my favorite. I'm a fan of cold colors. But here is this. Oh, I didn't know if that was a reflection from the window. It's actually a part of the picture, okay? That was confusing me. Here's King Grayskull, the first man to wield the power sword. On the back of the box, we have King Grayskull separating the two pieces of the power sword. That's really cool artwork. Look at that face. Okay. And then we have his little bio. Since the dawn of Eternia, there has always been a hero to protect the planet's sacred magic. The first of those heroes, and the first to hold the mantle of He-Man, was King Grayskull. Now resting alongside the other heroes in Preternia, King Grayskull holds the key for adventures to return to Eternia and save the magic from vanishing into oblivion. Okay, I tried to sound like the fish in SpongeBob. I don't know how that worked. Yeah, the man is in Preternia. Preternia is heaven, guys. It's heaven for the heroes. And then here is the cross-out, or as I call the yearbook photos. I still have yet to see this Trapjaw in store. Yeah, his bottom jaw is very interesting. It's very interesting if you've seen pictures of them, okay? I don't know where Merman is. I don't know if he's in a wave that hasn't come out yet. I honestly don't know where the heck, like, the rest of this is, honestly. I just found King Grayskull. I had him pre-ordered, but, like, I found him in store first and canceled my pre-order, you know? Yeah, here's that Mattel thing. And then the other side just says King Grayskull, heroic ancestor of He-Man. Oh! Here's the bottom of the box. It looks like it has him being beheaded and how you can take the cape off or something like that. And then here is the barcode, UPC, yada yada yada, product number, blah blah blue blah 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 boop. And without further ado, let's open the box. I don't even have to cut the tape open because look at this. This is literally how I took it off the shelf. By the power of Grayskull, I have 30 points of articulation! Okay, I wonder if this UPC is the same as the one on the bottom. Anyway, let's pull him out. Alright, I thought I was gonna need a tripod for this. Let's see how long we can go without the tripod. Yeah, the gray background, I think it can come out. But anyway, here is not the camera string, guys. This is the camera string, featuring the camera string. Okay, anyway. Yeah, I don't know why I have such energy today. What in the hell? Okay, here's King Grayskull in his plastic compartment thing. There we go. Here we go. Guys, I had to cut my nails short. Now they're gross and disgusting because when you work in retail, your nails just break for no apparent reason. Like, I'm not even doing anything to break them. It's just every single day they break. So now they're big dummy short, okay? Super chaotic unboxing of King Grayskull. Alright, here is his fisted hand. Let me see if I can get that to focus. Focus zombie. Who remembers that song, The Focus on Me? It's the magic of editing. Haha, you won't see the struggle. And then himself. We'll take him out last. We have his head. Got it. Alright, here is King Grayskull's alternate head. Look at that. Here it is. Look at his braids. They're so long. Alright, we'll take a closer look at all of these in a second. And then his shield. Let's love the dogs barking in the background. That's very exciting. And then here is the shield. I had to make sure to find one with the good paint apps. I was staring at these for a hot minute when I was in the store just to make sure which King Grayskull set has the best paint applications. And then, let's see. Oh, I already see he's got strings on his boots and on his wrists. That's exciting. I don't know why they do that, as if, like, someone will steal it or something. Oh, and I'm already seeing he has a wired cape. That is very exciting. Alright, let's get him out of there. Oh, yeah, okay. There we go. It's focused. I thought we could go tripodless, but I guess not. And for some reason, things are just, like, not working out for me today. Like... Okay, here we go, here we go. Look at that lighting! Oh my god. Oh, was that even in frame? Oh my god. Is there even a point to recording this? I'm not even sure. It's for the fun. It's for the flavor. Alright, well here's this half of the power sword. And then him, and then we got his ankles. I have a feeling this is going to be tough. Alright guys, you may think I'm like insane, but when it comes to the strings that are too tight around the like feet and stuff, I don't want to scuff the plastic. So what I do is, it was a lot easier with my long nails. I feed the T part of it through the hole. Just like that. Okay. See how that went through? I just fed it through. I know, it's insane. It's insane. All you people who want to repackage your figures and have everything perfect, just feed these things through. There we go. Feed it through. Push this out. Check it out. See, that's how you feed them through. I know, it's crazy. And then here's this cape. It looks like the cape is, let me see, zoom that out a bit. Looks like the cape is tied here. Yay! He's out! Wow, that took a hot minute. Here he is. Here he is out of the plastic prison. Out of the ocean-bound plastic, guys. Right off the bat, look at this tag. Why do things made out of cloth have to have tags? I never understood that. Here is the man, King Grayskull. Let's take a nice look at our King Grayskull action figure. Why am I talking like this today, guys? I do not know what is wrong with me. Here he is. This is what he looks like. Look at the face. Let's just zoom in on that face for a second. Look at his face. He's very angry, clenching his teeth like that. He's got a very long lower face, as you can see. Look at that. His forehead's very short, and his bottom jaw is quite long. Also, like, what is going on with his lips? Like, do you see that? It's outlined, like, really weirdly. The lips are kind of strange, I won't lie. I might redo that myself. That's a little weird the more I look at it. But yeah, that's what his head sculpt looks like. He's got the long braids. I do really like the long braids. They're cool. And it rests really nice on his chest. I also, when I was checking to make sure the paint apps looked alright, I made sure this emblem here looked good. Because some of them were scuffy. And then here are his arm wristlets, braces, those kind of things. I think they're removable. So most Masterverse figures have the removable wrist things. And he's got a tan loincloth. And then the tan goes down onto the boot fur. And then the dark brown boots with the black straps. Those look really nice. And then he has a wired cape, which is super cool because that means you can pose the cape. A wired cape is good for making dynamic photos. You have more control over the way the cape looks, so you can make it appear that it's windswept or however you choose. So you can do this, and he looks like a Batman. No, this is what the exclusive Scareglow had. He had the wired cape, so it's very cool. It's very cool. So then you can pull it down like this and make it like a normal cape, not a windswept cape, and put it down like here, and it's like kind of like that. And then I do really like the fur. He looks bougie. He looks like he's wearing a fur coat walking down New York Street. I don't know, I just made that up. I guess we can do an articulation run since I don't really cover Masterverse figures that much. We have a ball joint at the head, which allows for this kind of movement. It's not like Origins where there's a double barbell where like it can also move in the body as well. This is only a ball joint at the top. We have out motions at the arms that can go up and down, and it can swivel around. It is what we call a ball. Okay, and then we have a bicep swivel. We have a double joint at the elbow, which looks fine. It looks fine, like this. There's just times where it partially looks weird. I think he has the bigger arm sculpt, so I don't think it looks as bad, but some of them look like really weird. We have an ab crunch. Wow, 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 wow. Doesn't swivel, just crunches. Crunch, 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 crunch. And then we have a swivel at the waist, and then we have in and out at the legs, up about that far, back about that far, like doesn't go back at all. We have a swivel at the thigh, and then we have double knees, double joints at the knees. The bottom is usually always incredibly stiff. And then we have a swivel at the boot cut, and then we have rocking and swiveling at the ankle, but the swiveling always makes it look weird. Alright, wasn't that the fastest articulation run ever? I know, I know. Also, action figure people who make thigh cuts when there's only a single joint at the knee is the dumbest thing I've ever seen. Spin Master. You don't need a thigh cut if there's a single joint at the knee. The only reason why this needs a thigh cut is because a double joint can't spin. Save your articulation points. Save some money, guys. Here we have his shield that he came with. This is what it looks like. It looks like this on the inside. So his arm can fit through here. And then we have both halves of the power sword. Here they are. I made sure these had good paint apps too, because some of them were a bit sloppy. Not overly sloppy, but still enough to be like, no thank you. Here they are. I think they look so cool. Like, I love how they have different shapes. They look cooler than when the power sword's together. Look at these, they look amazing, and one of them ends up in Subternia, which is this one. This ends up in Subternia, and you have to deal with Scareglow. And then this one is in Preternia. I think, don't quote me on it, it's been a hot minute since I've watched the show, so. But yeah, they look super cool. This shape is definitely my favorite, but the purple is my favorite color, so here these are. And then here is his alternate head sculpt. This is what his alternate head sculpt looks like. Not gonna lie, the head looks really funny, not on the body, because the braids are really wide. Ah, that's so it can fit around his body, but it's haha funny. But look at that, look at that. Let me see if I can zoom in. There we go, get that nice face sculpt showing. Look at that. His face looks a little less goofy in this head sculpt than it does than the one that he has on his body where he's like angry, like, come on dude, you're dead, let's take a chill pill, alright? And then he has his alternate hands. Let's see, focus on him. Here are the alternate hands. We have a fist, and we have an open hand. One thing I've found very strange about these Masterverse figures is some of their open hands are bigger than others. I will show you. It is very bizarre. Like, I've noticed that and it just weirds me out, okay? I will show you an example of what I'm talking about later in the video, but here are these hands. Let's try and do a head swap. here. Let's see how tight this is. There we go. See, look, it looked normal on the body, but it's so funny how far the braids go out. All right, and then let's put the other head. Where is the other head? Oh, it's right here. Here is the alternate head, and let's put this on. All right, there we go. I think it's on. It doesn't really snap on, but then it snaps off. It's kind of weird. So yeah, his braid goes like here. The fur's kind of split so that the braid can fit, and then the braids sit very nicely on his chest. I really like this head sculpt. We will be using this one because this one looks like he's taken a massive shit. I'm not gonna exchange the hands because I really don't care. Like, it's nothing exciting. It's like, oh, whoa, he has an open hand. Yeah, if you want him with an open hand, he has an open hand. I guess it makes it easier to hold the shield with the open hand, but either way, I'm sure I can make this fit. Yeah, see, either way. This one can fit too, but like, whatcha, oh, yeah. Okay. Anyway, really buff guys look really weird when their arms are right beside their body, so you kind of gotta like spread them out a bit so they don't look as weird. Although Masterverse figures have the most odd proportions ever, because we've already heard my rants if you've seen my Masterverse videos. And remember when I said I wasn't gonna buy any more Masterverse figures? I only buy the ones that don't look like shit, okay? Like, for instance, King Grayskull looks good, but this is how weird the proportions are, okay? Most people say, oh, the heads are too small. No, the heads are actually normal sized. What's obnoxious is the leg length, because his torso here is the same length as an Origins figure. So let me just, I have a bucket of Origins figures right next to me. Let's just pull out He-Man for a second. Look at this torso length. It's the same length torso, but he's got this much more leg. Do you see that? Do you see? That's why the proportions are so weird. It's because the torso length is the exact same length as an Origins figure. Let's see about the arms. Like, look at his forearm compared to He-Man's forearm. If it wasn't for the double joint, their forearms are about the same length. So what makes these proportions look really off is that this whole upper section is about the same proportions as an Origins figure, of course less cartoony, but his legs are like stilts. So the man is all legs. They tried to put me on the cover of Vogue, but my legs were too long. Every day is leg day. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. If you made it this far, thank you. I wanted to show you what I meant by the hands being random sizes on these Masterverse figures. As you can see here, this is Fisto's hand, and it seems to be about the same size as King Grayskull's. Now, let me show you Man-at-Arms hand, okay? What is this? He's got really small hands. Do you see that? Do you see that? I don't know if that's showing. Look at how small his hands are. Scarecrow's hand is bigger. I think Man-at-Arms is one of the only ones that I've noticed that has this weird hand issue. Scarecrow's hand is smaller than Fisto's hand, though. Yeah, they have very varying hand sizes. That's what I wanted to show. That was my review of Take Two. That was my review of King Grayskull. He is one of my favorite character designs. I think he looks so epic, so cool. What a badass, and he looks super nice. Like, he looks like one of those guys that, like, you just look up to. Super good guy, just all around good guy. You know what I mean? I'd give this figure about a 9 out of 10 rating, only because the character looks good, but the proportions of Masterverse is just what the fuck. I still don't understand it. But yeah, King Grayskull is amazing. I recommend his figure if you like Masters of the Universe, and if you like the show, or even if you don't like the show, he's a badass. If you enjoyed this video, be sure to leave a like, a comment, and subscribe, and I will see you in another video. Alright, bye.